Where they get their name, pink-backed pelican. They are colonial nesters. They'll nest in really big groups, usually about 500 of them at one time. I want to make sure that that's helping any little fish, bird, turtle that lives out there. It helps you too. It is really important that we live near clean water sources. Really great view there to your right hand side of these giraffes, and even that little one too. Now giraffes, they actually only need to sleep for about 30 to 90 minutes of their day. That's it. That's all they need. But they will spend about 20 hours of their day eating. They've got these really long necks, some very long prehensile tongues. Prehensile is a fancy scientific word for finger-like, so it wraps around the branch and strips it of its leaves. Now, they don't eat all day long because they're super hungry. They're actually something that's called a ruminant, so they're sort of like goats or cows. They've got multiple chambers to their stomach, so eating all day really does help to keep them healthy. The number of bones in their necks that we do, theirs is obviously a lot larger and arranged quite differently. You can see a pretty short one over there to your right hand side as well. That one is a baby. They're typically born at about 6 feet tall, and they do. I try to grab the rest of that branch with its prehensile tongue. Now their tongues are typically about 18 inches long, so if you're a little one, grab your nearest adult's forearm. That's from their finger all the way down to their elbow. To your right, that's an eland. Crazy. They're one of the larger ants live on the savannah, about 6 feet at their shoulders. You can see a lot of extra skin on their neck. That's a dewlap. It promotes blood circulation in their entire body, and it cools them down up to either be by themselves or join a smaller group of males called a bachelor herd. Now these two over here are females, and we can tell based on their size. They're about 8. There she is, so cute and tiny. Based on that size, I'd say about almost 2 years old. Same, pretty close to mom. You can see dirt all over both of their backs. That's actually their sunscreen. They throw a lot of dirt and mud all over themselves. It's going to protect their sun from this, their skin from the sun. They're pachyderms. I mean, they do have thick skin. It's typically about 1 inch thick, but it's super sensitive, so they do need to protect themselves. To your left, you're seeing a flamboyance of flamingos. That's what a group of them all together is called. These are greater flamingos. Greater doesn't mean they're the best, just means they're the largest and the lightest color pink. Now all flamingos, they're hatched gray. They just started as these little gray fluff balls and grow into these beautiful pink birds. They get this coloration from the food they eat. They really like brine shrimp, which is actually a very teeny tiny shrimp that you would never order in a restaurant because it is so small. But it is super rich in a protein called beta-carotene, and that's why they get this really nice light pink color. You can actually find beta-carotene in other things too, like sweet potatoes and carrots. It gives those foods their orange color.
The verse, when it's first started, I was like, oh, heck yeah, and then we dropped, I was like, oh, hell nah. But then I turned my head, I could see y'all, and I was here seeing.
Justin, and like, when it first started, we were having a conversation, so it starts, and I'm like, what the hell? What's happening? And then it starts